I'm in the airport right now. Anybody have really strange things happen to them in the airport? I'm going to talk about a few things that happen in the airport. First of all, they assign you a really horrible seat, usually really way towards the back. Can't talk because I didn't sleep because you have to get up to the airport super early, even if your flight is in the middle of the day. So, yeah, the first thing is if you want to fly economy, or other words known as poor people class, otherwise known as just average person, because you can't really be super poor and fly on an airplane because the prices are super expensive. So then they ask you, would you like to upgrade your seat from being the one in the way back where you're more likely to die than to pay 9 to 20 euros or something like 15 to 18 American dollars to then upgrade your seat? And if you're really lucky, you can just not do that, and then you might just get a nice seat anyway, because not many people do that, and then the fancy seats are open. Even when you fly across the country and the first class seats are completely open and no one booked them, you still can't sit there because we live in a classist society. What else happens at the airport? You can get the same bottle of water that's outside for 5 to 10 times the price. However, they won't let you bring water from outside. And at some airports, there's nice little water fountains, but at the airport I'm at, there's no water fountain, so then you have to buy expensive water. And it's so fun because the prices are in several several currencies. Maybe euro, maybe dollar, maybe the local currency. Someone's on their way to the airport. Maybe they're on the train. Maybe you see them if they have one of those pillows that kind of looks like the letter U. I'm going to show you mine. Please hold. I used to think that they were like the ugliest pillows in the entire world, and they look so funny. But then one day I saw someone put one on their head over their ears, and I almost died laughing because that's just an amazing look, and I highly recommend everyone get one. My special U-shaped pillow I got for maybe $4, and it turns into a square-shaped pillow for those long and uncomfortable flights. Other things about the airport is they have these chairs that are like very, very hard and plasticky. And if you're really fun, you can get on those budget airlines. For example, in the United States, you have the budget airlines like Spirit, where the flight attendants literally talk about how cheap the seats are. So they try to take as much comfort as possible, and then they give you that price. However, then you have to pay for extras. For example, to bring luggage. Airlines be like, woo, drop my phone there. Airlines be like, this little fanny pack here. They be like, oh, is that your carry-on? I'm like, no. Or like, you could have like a shopping bag. I don't want everyone to hear me good. You can have like this water bottle here, and they'll tell you that that's your carry-on. They also have these like intercom systems where they make announcements like paging passenger Anna. You are requested at the boarding deck, and then they're like, the plane's about to take off without you, and you didn't know where to be because you were sitting and listening to music, and they made some announcement that's like, oh, we were checking in at gate E1, but surprise, for some reason we got it mixed up, and now we're at gate 7D. And yeah, and the intercom system just sounds really bad for such an expensive product like that. And a lot of times the stuff is in another language, and you don't speak that language, Oui, comme ça. Um, what else do they do to you? So then they give you like 1 cup of water on the plane that's like this big. It's like a plastic cup, and it's very tiny. And then after that, if you want more water, they're like, you cash cup. I'll be back. This guy speaks a lot of languages. Tabarakallah. I'm very impressed. He speaks better than me. Just like suck every dollar out of you because everything is so expensive and you have to spend so much time there. And if you're a sucker like me, you just are forced into buying stuff because you didn't sleep. You slept like 3 hours the night before because you were trying to pack all your stuff. Yeah, but you know what I really like is their uniforms, like the little matching, whatever blazer and the matching shirt. That stuff looks really nice, and yeah, I really like that a lot. And I like when everyone claps when the plane arrives at your destination, but people don't really do that as much as they do in the United States. And I also am not really a big fan of COVID and wearing masks, but here we go again. I think we're leaving, so this is gonna be part 1, and we're gonna go to part 2 later. Salama.